If you're going to buy or sell your house, you should do it with MiamiHal.
Why?
MiamiHal knows the market, knows the people, and knows how to treat the people that he works with.
We originally thought we might be moving to Nashville a couple years ago, and so we listed our house with Hal. He was, again, extremely responsive, and a couple months in, we sort of changed our mind after he had spent hours and hours really advertising the house and being available to us, and we felt very guilty until we talked to Hal, and he reassured us that it was perfectly normal, and if we ever decided to sell our house, we should call him first, which is why we did.
Yeah, what Hal said to me when I called and said, I want to figure out, what can we do to sort of take care of you because you put so much time into it, his immediate response was, I'm going to sell your house someday, which was really explained like the relationship. It was like, this is, whether it's now or later, I'm going to do it eventually, so don't worry. And that made me call him back the second we were ready to sell.
I think the biggest advantage to working with Hal was his constant availability. There would be many nights where I would get intimidated by the process or feel overwhelmed by all of the information, and it was very easy to reach out, and I knew I was going to get a response very quickly, almost instantly, and it was always comforting.
Yeah, I think that for me, what I liked most about working with Hal was that he's willing to tell you when you're right and when you're wrong. And so sometimes you do need somebody who's going to be comfortable saying to you, you're overreacting to this, or that's not a thing to get hung up on, because you're navigating a new process. And so it was helpful to have a rapport with someone who I trusted was going to tell me, hey, that's not a thing to waste your energy on. And also what Dana said, I can't think of a time when I called or texted Hal and he didn't get back to me right away. And I like that Hal set really accurate expectations on what we, not just what we should expect for the price of our home and what we were going to get, which was literally, on the money, but also just like what the process was going to look like, how long it's going to take, how long it was going to take him to sell. It just seemed like you had somebody on your team that was playing inside baseball with everything and knew how it worked. And it just was really comforting and easy.
I've already recommended MiamiHal to a dozen people. The same reason, he's extremely responsive and he knows everything. If you get inspired by people who are really great at their job, then you'll be inspired by MiamiHal.